stream is live, so I'm about to get off the mic with y'all, put myself on mute so y'all don't hear the double. But welcome back to the Moolahverse, guys. We got a big, highly anticipated game here in this one. We got UNC versus Clemson, and guys have been very excited about this matchup. And boy, oh boy, am I excited. Drop a hashtag Noti Gang in the chat. Noti Gang in the chat if you're ready for this one. And if you're here before I sent out the link, drop the big time Noti Gang in the chat, man. Shout out to the Moolahverse, guys, man. There's been a lot of love, good energy in the air. And we are going up, man. They can't stop. They can't stop it. They can't stop it no matter how hard they try. Cannot stop it. But let me get this link out to the guys and let's get this thing underway. Don't want to talk y'all heads off too much. And yes, sir, we are back at it once again. It is your boy Moolah in the building, and we got a big time game on the way. We got UNC versus Clemson. UNC has a squad: Bud Simmons, DCP, JoJo, aka Light Yagami, that quarterback Jay King, Dre Willis, the running back. When I say this team is star-studded from top to bottom, you guys may be in trouble here tonight. But Clemson with the user quarterback Tula Dowell may be a problem. We've seen a lot of teams do their thing with these CPUs, and Tula Dowell is the lone user over there for Clemson. But the high-powered offense of UNC is going to start the game off with the rock. And let's see if they can keep this thing going. They got the pretty uniforms on, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. Shout out to the guys in the chat. Everybody in the chat tuned in for this one. We got Anthony Bogner. We got Elijah Carter, J-Bo, Rello checking in, Dre checking in, shotgun set. They're going to hand it off to Dre. Dre's been a problem, but Dre not going to get anything on that one. Clemson was ready for him. Back to Dre, and why not? Back to the workhorse, and he's going to pick up 5 that time. 3rd and 5. Dre Willis, what a run. King in the shotgun. Dre in the backfield. 3rd and 5, and that one is out of reach for DCP. King a bit anxious. Just missed DCP as he was wide open. DCP was wide open. He had DCP wide open, man. That is a tough one. But now Tula Dowell making his way on the field. Let's see if Tula Dowell can take advantage. 84 overall QB. Dowell, what do you got? Up the middle, the running back, Hubbard. 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5. Dowell in the shotgun, and he's going to get a first down. Hubbard breaks a tackle and gets a big-time first down right there. They're moving the ball. They are moving the ball. Everybody's been watching for North Carolina. They've been ranked number 2. And let's see if they can do what they need to do to stop Clemson on this drive. Good run for 5 yards from Hubbard again. And Hubbard is gashing them for 5 yards a pop right now. They're going to have to stop Hubbard, and in a hurry. 2nd and 5 for Dowell, and it is an interception. Interception. Alexander, the young bull. Call him Young Bull in the chat, and he's going crazy. Let me get a hashtag Young Bull. Wow, Alexander read the route and just picked off Tula Dowell, and let's see if King and company can take advantage over the big-time interception. Play action. King letting it rip. Finds DCP. And this is Apex Carolina football. Going crazy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 18 viewers live. Hit that like button if you haven't already. This is the Moolah verse, man. And we are going crazy. King in the shotgun. King feeling himself now. Gonna drop it off to Dre Willis. Gain of 2. Light and sweet right now for North Carolina. Don't want to take too many risks. But after the big turnover, can J. King capitalize? Is that going to be a full start? Yes, it looks like it's on number 64. Full start.
What's up, man?
It's actually on 61. And that's going to set them back a few yards. 2nd and 13 now for North Carolina. That one has to hurt. Momentum was in there. Favor right there. Dre trying to bounce it out. Dre nothing doing. 3rd and 14. This defense is right at Dre. They must have got the memo and went with a rush defense, because Dre Willis is a problem. 3rd and 14 now. 3rd and about a mile. But let's see if J. King and company can get it done. Jay with a bit of time, but just not enough. They sent the all-out blitz. And that drive right there is going to stall for North Carolina at Clemson 42. Punt team out as the kicker doesn't have that much of a leg. And they're not going to be able to capitalize off the interception from the young bull. But that is a good sign of things to come for the defense of North Carolina. Big game here. Little folks with the interception. That was huge. Tula with some time, and Tula ill. Tula 0 for 2 with an interception already. Gonna have to shake it off in a hurry, because early on it is not looking good. First 2 throws off the mark. Want to go to it again. Now they're gonna get Tula warm with a little screen, and a beautiful screen. Work to execution. Work to perfection right there, pardon me. Executed to perfection. And a tackle right there by another user, Brown Jr. And I believe that's going to be full start. That's going to set them back. That's going to hurt. 3rd and 8 coming up, or 3rd and 7 coming up, pardon me. Going to set Tula back some yards. So now maybe another time for the secondary to step up, as this may be an obvious passing situation. Tula Dowell also has a user wide receiver, Vontae Moore. Pardon me, I didn't give Vontae Moore his flowers, and oh, face mask. So they're going to get the first down in Moore. Face mask on Trey Harper, the user. A lot of users for North Carolina. Let's see how they gel on the defensive end. But that time, just giving up a bit too much with the first down and the face mask. So 1st and 10 on their side of the 46. Tula, play action, has time, gets it out to the flats. And that is going to be a nice pickup. 2nd and 2 now. 8 yards on that pass to Overton. Tula starting a dink and dump short to get going. After that interception, they go up the middle with Hubbard, and I thought it was Bud Simmons, but no, it is not. It is Fox. Fox gonna get nice tackle for loss there, 3rd and 4. Tula Dowell goes out to the flats, gets it to his guy Vontae Moore. And the defense all over that one. Simpson, the user safety, stopping that one short. Great defensive stop for UNC. They needed that as Clemson was starting to get going. They were starting to move the ball. Shout out to Elijah Green checking in. John Wilson in the building. Andre Roche, Ayo, G-Star, Talon Ross, Kennard, Rodan, my main man from the motherland. DeAndre Willis, Dre Willis, Tank checking in. And now with UNC with the ball. Let's see what they do. They want to get Dre involved. Why not? Dre is that guy, but Dre with nowhere to go right now. I think they're going with an inside run game plan. That's what it looks like right now because Dre has nowhere to go right now. Gonna have to start leading on the passing game, and Jay King's gonna have to step up, but they still want to get it to Dre. Dre trying to bounce it to the outside, but Dre's just not getting any blocks right now. 5 rushes for no yards after a couple of losses. 3rd and 13 now. Jay King listening for the play call. Empty backfield. Jay King has to try something. Hopefully he doesn't force it though. Doesn't force it, gets it to the tight end for the 1st down. That is also a user tight end. They went and picked up this kid Hamilton, and he is paying off in dividends. Gotta love the timing on that. A smaller guy guarding him, and that's gonna be money all day. Jay King putting it on the money. 5 rushes, 5 passes. Perfect balance for North Carolina right now. And let's see if they continue that balanced approach. Play action actually. Go right back to the tight end. And I like that play call to pick up 5. Hamilton showing that he can be a valuable option for this UNC offense. Looking like a great addition right now. 2nd and 5 now. Offset I formation. They give it to Dre up the middle, and here goes Dre. But is it going to be a holding coming back? Hold your horses. Personal foul. Face mask. I didn't see the face mask. But they called the face mask on Lorenzo. And that's going to tackle on too many yards for UNC. You can't give UNC these extra yardage, man. You can't do that. This is a team that will make you pay. Now they're on their enemy territory at the enemy's 40. And with a high-power offense like this, can't do that. The backup running back getting loose. Change of pace, and Briggs comes in, gets a 6-yard run right there. Taking it to the opponent's 34, and now UNC cooking on the other side of the field. Offset I, backup running back still in the game. They like what he's doing. Tries to bounce that to the outside, and only is going to pick up a couple. I formation, and they got that guy Dre Willis in the game now. 3rd and 2. If I'm them, I'm going right with Dre up the middle. Hey, they want to go with a quick pass, but Jay King is under pressure, and he's going to have to throw that one out. Ew. Jay just looked like he was a bit surprised at the defensive play call, and now they're just going to go with the field goal and take the points. Not mad at that effort right there. Still a pretty long field goal, though, so you got to be careful here. Field goal up, and it is good. Splits down the middle. And the kicker nails it. Still a pretty long field goal, so I was a bit nervous, but he gets it to go. And if you're UNC, you can't be mad at points, man. It was time to get some points on the board, and that's what they did. Kickoff team for Clemson underway. Number 10 taking it out. Defense all over it. They're going to stop him at the 17. Tula Dowell has to get something going downfield in the passing game. No, he threw an interception, maybe a bit hesitant, but he got to try to find Vontae Moore and get him going in this game. That is his go-to number 1 receiver right there. Tula stepping up in the pocket. He wants to run, and Tula going to slide a yard short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1 coming up. Tula Dowell might have hurt himself for the full start there. Oh no, they're going to say it's encroachment on the defense. So Tula going to get a 1st down. Got these guys jumping on North Carolina. They're a bit antsy. Tevin Irvin Tevin Irvin has to be a bit more disciplined. 1st and 10. First and 10 for Clemson. Single back formation. 2 guys bunched to the left. Oh, God. Hubbard with a nice little 4-yard gain. Could have been more. The linebacker there to stop him in his tracks. Bailey in on the tackle. Looks like they're trying to send heat with Bud. Maybe about a 6-man rush. They actually go with 5. And, oh, my God, a jailbreak right there. They are making sure they're stopping the running game. Hubbard was doing a bit too much for their liking, and now a big 3rd and 5 for Tuladawu, but we may go into the 2nd quarter before he gets us off. Yes. Moolah versus Community. Drop those 2s in the chat. You know how we do. Drop those 2s in the chat. Yes, sir. 2s in the chat, guys. Shotgun set. Big 3rd and 5 right here. Go a long way for the momentum. Throws are out. And no, they stop him short inches. What a play by the secondary. What a play. Just a yard short. And that's all they're going to need to bring the punt team out, because taking a risk against North Carolina on this side of the field is no good, especially with that high-powered offense. Punt return. DCP trying to get loose. DCP. Not going to do too much. He gets them out to the 20. Jay King back on the field. Can this game open up for this high-powered offense? Will we see this high-powered offense get in gear and do what we came to see them do? Many came because they knew that this high-powered offense could put up numbers and has electrifying playmaking ability. So let's see if they can kick it into gear and get that going. Right now, Dre Willis has been under wraps. Nothing he can do. They go with an empty backfield, and it looks like it's time to start airing it out. Empty backfield, shotgun set. DCP trying to put a move on. But a nice catch for a 6-yard gain right there. Just keeping it short. Going to his guy, DeAndre Carter-Park, and I'm not mad at the result there. 3rd and 4. Heron making a play right there for the 1st down, and Heron is another guy that you got to watch out for. This kid can definitely get it done, but watch out. Light Yagami at the top and DCP. Oh, they tried to get DCP on the screen, but Clemson line wasn't having any of it. Shotgun, Jay King. DCP in the slot. Light and Heron on the outside. Jay King, no time. Got to get it out to Dre, and that is not enough. Dre gonna get stopped at the line of scrimmage. So right now, Jay King just making the right play right now. Playing smart, trying to play keep away, but he's got to get something going down the field. 3rd and a mile, 3rd and 16. He's dropping back. Pressure coming. Gets it out to Dre, and is that going to be holding? Is that going to be roughing the passer? Holding on that one, but I think they're just going to decline it. If they're smart, they will just decline it. And they will decline it. 4th and 10. UNC's going to have to punt this one away. And Clemson is doing a good job at sending heat at Jay King, making him have to get out the pocket. We know that this kid likes to be comfortable in that pocket and dot teams up. But right now, Clemson making it very hard. And Clemson with a decent return, but a fumble. Who got the ball? Did UNC get it? I think they're saying UNC has the ball. The booth wants to review it. Was that a fumble? From that angle, we can't see. From that angle, we can't tell. I think he was down. He was down. He was down. He was down. Gotta protect the ball. He was getting loose a bit, but he definitely was down on that play. Tuladawu and company coming out on the offense. Let's see if they can change things around. Monte Moore trying to get going, but no, they're going to give it to 10. Number 10 with the reception. Tuladawu gets it out to Hicks. And Hicks going to pick up the 1st down. Tapping Bud Simmons' head. I don't know if you want to ignite Bud Simmons like that. High formation. They want to go with the play action, though, and he's under heat. Going to have to throw it away. Tuladawu under pressure. Doesn't want to force another pass and potentially get intercepted. You see they got the camera on Alexander right there. Tuladao under center once again. Are they going to go with a run to Hubbard? No, they want to go play action again, and he's under a bit of pressure again, but gets a throw out there and gets about 5 yards on the play. Not mad at that, but Alexander is right there to stop him in his tracks. UNC not giving up too much on the defensive end. I like what I'm seeing. 3rd and 5. They keep it short to Hubbard, and nobody was on that. Breaking the zone down. That was a nice zone busting play right there from the quarterback and the running back Hubbard. 1st down at the 49. So just a yard over into enemy's territory. The backup running back in, and he's going to get stopped for a loss. Good stop right there by Irvin. Irvin with a nice tackle for loss there, coming off the edge. A bigger guy coming off the edge right there, but he definitely got that closeout speed, as you can see. 2nd and 11, and Tula hit as he threw. And a good stop right there by the young bull Alexander once again. Little folks is going crazy today. Tuladao, heat coming in. Can Hubbard get in for the 1st down? And no, they're going to stop him inches short. Little folks coming in on a tackle, and that was another big play by the young bull. The young bull stopped him inches short right there. Almost would have pushed his way to the 1st down, but they're going for it on 4th and inches. Let's see if they can get it. 4th and inches. Tula in trouble. Tula hit as he thrown, and no! How didn't Brown jump that? Hicks boxed him out. Can't believe Hicks boxed him out for that one. Wow, running up the middle with Hubbard now. Hubbard's getting loose. Hubbard makes it to the safety, and Hubbard inside the 10, actually a yard shy of the 10 at the 11. Wow. What a run right there from Hubbard. Hubbard almost stiff-arming the safety. Good thing the help came just in time. And now 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. Tuladao in the shotgun. Can he get Clemson the 1st touchdown of the game? Go to the backup running back now, and Smallwood gonna get hit with a very short gain of 2. 2nd and 8, Clemson. Single back formation. They want to go up the middle with the backup again, and nothing doing. Only picks up another yard. 3rd and 7. Still got a yard in between the 1st down and the end zone. So playing this, the right way, they can probably get some extra downs or in the end zone. Watch out for Vontae Moore in the slot. Bud Simmons watching him, and they stop him. Oh, they're going to call out a fumble. They're going to call out a fumble, and UNC may have caught a break. I thought that was an incompletion, but they're saying it's a fumble. Wow. Oh, no. Not a fumble. Not a fumble, guys. Definitely was down. Definitely was down. Are they going to pull out the challenge flag again? Can they even get 2 challenges like that? I'm not sure. The booth review, though. The booth can review it. Yeah, booth can review turnovers and scoring plays. So hold your horses there, ladies and gentlemen. I believe he was down. Yeah, he was down. He was down. He was down. Look, guys, look at the knee and the elbow. The elbow counts as well, and the ground cannot cause a fumble. But these guys have to start protecting the ball. And if I'm Clemson right here, I'm kicking it. But Clemson going for the gusto against UNC. Goal line set. They're going up the middle, and they're not going to get it. Bud Simmons is in there. Actually, they're going to credit Bradshaw. Wow, UNC holds strong, and they had a chance to tie the game. Clemson coach may regret that one. The safety and number 50 coming in on the play, Bradshaw. Wow, what a defensive stop right there in the red zone. After the big run from Hubbard, I guess they were feeling confident. But now, J. King and company starting their possession at the 5. Got to go to the length of the field. Dre Willis now with some room. Dre finally getting some room to boogie and picks up a 10-yard 1st down right there. If he would have got to the outside, he might have been off to the races, guys. 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. Let's go. Play action. Gonna throw it to Dre anyway, and Dre gonna get some good yardage there. 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4, and J. King is feeling himself right now. I formation. We're actually gonna go into the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Very low scoring game in the first half. Surprising, because I know a lot of people expected UNC to come out firing. But let's see what they do in this 2-minute drill. J. King has time, and that's when he's dangerous. Oh my God, Dre Willis wide open with nothing but room to work, and you cannot allow Dre Willis to get that much space, ladies and gentlemen. 1st and 10 on their side of the 32 still. Trying to work into enemy territory. J. King is going deep, and that is Heron. But Heron not going to be able to bring it in. Good defense right there from Newell in the corner. 2nd and 10. DCP in the slot. Light on the outside, and he goes to Hamilton. Hamilton with a beautiful route. Beautiful patience by J. King to let that play develop. And he throws a dot. J. King looking good right now. J. King in his back. He has all day. Oh, was winding up. Thought he saw something down the field, but he's going to get sacked. That is going to hurt this drive. 13 seconds on the runoff as they go with the no huddle. 45 seconds left in the half. J. King still feeling himself. Throws a dot, and it is Light Yagami, a.k.a. JoJo. I got to get the other name right, but I know him as Light. Pardon me, guys. Big time play right there. J. King stepping out the pocket, throwing another dot to the outside. 2nd and 5. And this is UNC football. J. King is cooking. The team says it's his year. They want him to walk away with that Malcolm Award, which is our version of the Heisman, and we'll see if he can get that. J. King feeling himself. He's going to take off. Running Jade with the fumble, and that's going to hurt. Was he down? Was J. King down? Was J. King down? Let's see. No, he was not. That is a fumble, guys. That is a fumble. That is a legit fumble. He was not down at all. And that is a heartbreaker, as they could have came away with, if not 3, even more. Wow. No need to even challenge that when we saw it on the big screen. Now Dowell with an opportunity, and Dowell going up top. But little folks says no. The young bull. The young bull says, stop testing me. Did you not learn your lesson? Did you not learn your lesson? 2nd and 10. Dowell still trying to make something happen. I see a press on the left side, but no, he goes the other way and right back to Alexander. Not sure why he keeps testing Alexander, but he is definitely not getting the results that he wants. Alexander just shutting it down. He is going to be a bit winded, though, after keeping up with these receivers for that long, but Tula Dowell tries to make a play, and the receiver not able to hold on to it. Bud Simmons with the footsteps, scaring Hubbard on that one, knocking that one free. UNC just has Clemson in clamps for this first half, but also have to credit Clemson's defense for their efforts as well. DCP on the punt return. Can DCP do something with it? Not too much, as he just gets it to the 40. 1st and 10. See if J. King can pull something out. J. King going deep. Last play of the half. And out of bounds on that one. That's how we're going to end the half. Drop your halves in the chat. Shout out to Twizzy. Welcome. Oh, that's actually Cole Davis. Shout out to Cole Davis. I believe that's a new player here in the league. Drop those halves in the chat, and let's check out the scores around the league right now. We had some very terrific games going on today, and we're going to close out with a really big game later on. I believe it's TCU versus Texas. Can't wait to see those users collide. That is going to be our prime time matchup tonight, man. Whoa, but this is another good game that we have going on here right now. We seen UCLA and Notre Dame with a complete classic. Also Georgia and Florida. Classic comeback for Florida in that game. Heartbreaking loss for Georgia. Check out this pitch and catch right there to JoJo. Clemson gonna start off with the rock, and whoever wins this second half will be the winners of the game. Clemson starting off with the rock, and I know Tuladawa wants to have a better second half than he did in the first. Couldn't really get too much off. Didn't even hit over 100 yards. Passing, and they gave it to Hubbard, but Bud Simmons is right there to stop him in his tracks. Only a 2-yard gain. Hubbard felt like he could have had more on that, but Bud Simmons with the stop right there. UNC hoping for a quick 3-and-out, and it may be on the way as Bulwer gets in there for a sack. Big time sack, 3rd and 14. 3rd and 14. Empty backfield shotgun set for Tuladawa and Clemson right now. Only going to send for Tula throwing short. That is not going to be enough. And a swarm of UNC defenders there to tackle him. 4th and 6. Quick 3-and-out right there. And UNC will get it back. Tuladawa was a bit frustrated. He doesn't have anything else going right now. And I feel for him, man. This UNC defense is swarming. DCP on a punt return, trying to get to the outside. Nothing there. DCP. Couple of short receptions. But want to see if he can start to crank it up here in this game. 1st and 10. Jay King. Can Dre Willis also crank it up? They want to go to Dre Willis on the screen. They hit him. Dre isn't going to follow the blocks. Wants to get more yards, and that's a face mask right there. 52 happy about that. Not sure why, because it's going the other way. Giving up free yardage to UNC is never a good thing. You cannot let this team get more momentum than they already have. Shotgun for King. 1st and 10 at his own 47. Throwing on a run, but that is a dot to the tight end, Hamilton. This kid Hamilton has been a very welcome addition to UNC. Check out that dot from King. Oh my God. Put it perfectly in a place where only he can get it. Empty set. Nobody in the backfield with King. But let's see what they draw up here. DCP coming across the field. Thought he had him, but he has Dre for even more yards. So why not? 1st down for the versatile Dre Willis. And that's why Dre is such a beast. He can kill you in a receiving game as well as the rushing game. Under center, dropping back. He finds Herron for the touchdown. Touchdown, Justin Herron. And UNC finally gets it going. And it is Herron, the generic, getting the first touchdown out of the receiving core. And this is why their receiving core is so dangerous. Even their generic guy is a problem. Just dusting the defense right there. And Jay King put it perfectly on the dime for his receiver for the touchdown. If he makes this, this is going to lead to a 10-0 score. It is good. So now the pressure is starting to pile up on Clemson. They got to get something going. They got to start stringing it together. Have to start stringing it together a bit. Tuladawa has to start making some bigger plays, man. If he doesn't, it is going to become a UNC party. Running with Hubbard. Hubbard with room. And Mitchell with the big hit to end the play. But Hubbard with a nice run. Hubbard has been doing all right, man. I've been liking what I'm seeing from Hubbard, but that is definitely a full start. The crowd may be in ahead of Clemson right now. A bit too antsy. The loud crowd may be throwing off their timing. 2nd and 5. Clemson with the run up the middle to Hubbard. And is that going to be a face mask or is that a hold? Holding. Wow. So back-to-back penalties for Clemson, and now they're just shooting themselves in the foot here against this high-powered UNC team. Can't afford to make those types of mistakes against UNC. Second and a mile for Tula. He's going with the short pass play right there. And he's going to pick up some decent yardage, but definitely not enough. 3rd and 9 now. A bit more manageable than it was. But Tula Dowell, 3rd and 9. What does he have? And Tula, what a dot. Gets it out to Hicks. Hicks in the middle of the field. So Tula's trying to get something going now. He got it to the 48. Shout out to my guy Elijah Swan in the chat. Salute to my guy. I remember my guy from my RFL days. Glad to have you here checking out the Moolah verse. Definitely can come tune in as a walk-on. We would love to have you. The guys in the chat will let you know how that goes. 2nd and 8. Second and 8 at the 50. Tula Dowell gives it to Hubbard on a stretch, and Hubbard, open field, and a safety is going to save the day for UNC. Simpson with the touchdown saving tackle on that one. That would have been very tough. Tula Dowell in the shotgun on an opponent's 30. Now deeper and deeper inside enemy territory. Bud Simmons with the tackle there after the 4-yard gain, but UNC's defense going to have to come away with another big stop in this one. Up the middle. Not enough. Good defense, UNC. The safety Simpson stepping it up big time once again, but on 3rd and 4, can they get a well-needed stop here? And can Tula Dowell and company get a big time play, almost an interception? Number 31, Fox, dropping the pick. And now Clemson, if I'm Clemson, I'm taking the 3. Yes, Clemson going to take the 3. They baited going for a 4th down and missed earlier on it. Just take the 3 points and have faith in your defense. Chambers knocks down the field goal. There will be UNC ball going the other way, but Clemson still with an opportunity here. A lot of time left, 5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. But you know, against this high-powered offense of UNC, you never know when they're just going to explode. Shotgun set. King has drained the backfield, but they go with a screen to Light. And Light with a 5-yard gain. Cujo. So it's actually Cujo. Pardon me. So Cujo. I can remember that. Cujo. I'm just so used to saying Light. J. King letting it rip, and almost an interception. Trying to go to Heron again. Trying to catch Heron again, but Colvin all over that one. Almost a big time interception. 3rd and 5 now. J. King has time. You can't give him time because that's going to happen, and he finds Heron once again. Heron really lighting it up right now. Heron, I feel like DCP and Cujo is opening up the floor for Heron. As you can see, the guys over the top have to account for the speed of DCP and Cujo. So now Heron is the guy who's getting his number called. Heron and BJ Hamilton, actually the guys that's getting, you know, benefiting from the defense, having to account for these 2 top receivers. Dre Willis on a short gain right there, and now he's just letting it rip. Heron again. Heron again with a big-time catch. And Heron is killing out there. Heron is looking really good out there. 1st and 10 on the opponent's 38. They're going to give it to Dre. Dre following his blocks. What a cut right there from Dre to get some extra yardage after following his blocks. I like the vision from Dre Willis. It's the little things. Although he hasn't had the big run yet, It's the little things about this kid game that I like a lot. Now they going with the backup. Change of pace. The backup. Oh my God, what a move. Put that guy on ice and got the first down. What a run right there from Briggs. UNC cooking now at the 27-yard line in enemy territory. Let's see if they can capitalize. Dre up the middle. Nothing doing. Defense all over it. It is Knight coming in on a tackle. Dre with 11 rushes for 29 yards. This Clemson defense has been all over him. But credit UNC for not abandoning the run, still giving Dre his opportunities from under center. They go with Dre in a passing game. He breaks out of that tackle, spins right out of it. And where Dre is not getting it in the passing game right now, in the run game right now, he's killing it in the receiving game. 8 receptions for 51 yards, helping his team move the ball by all means necessary. They give it to the backup in the third string, actually. And the third string running back, Dillard, gets the first down. So they're throwing Clemson off. You would think they're in passing sets once they got these backups in. But they're surprising it, changing the pace. And you gotta like the move from the offensive coordinator. He is playing chess out there. Dre Willis up the middle now, and that's a good run. 6-yard gain for Dre in the red zone. And now he's in at the 6. And I don't think they're gonna get a playoff before the fourth quarter. And yes, fourth quarter. Fourth and final quarter. Fours in the chat. Drop those fours in the chat. UNC in the red zone. Can they take advantage here? They go with Dre up the middle, but a host of defenders ready there. They're sending the heat. They're making sure that Dre Willis does not get off. They is doing everything they can to make sure Dre doesn't get off. And oh my God, almost offsides. Didn't look ready on that, but Dre shaking off some tacklers. And this kid, Dre Willis, with the deceptive strength. Oh my God. Dre just carrying the entire defense. This kid is a problem. Dre Willis is a beast. Hasn't been able to get off too much. A shift. But watch, you gotta watch. Oh my God, they do the shift as a decoy, but they still go with Dre up the middle, and Cunningham with 5 tackles. Cunningham and Dre getting tied up right there. 2nd and goal at the opponent's 5. They want DCP in motion. Gotta watch him over the middle now. And they go to DCP over the middle, but he doesn't bring it in. DCP drops the touchdown. Oh my God. DCP drops the touchdown. I told you watch out for him. But he drops the TD. He got a chance to redeem himself, and he does. Touchdown, DeAndre Carter Park. Touchdown, DCP. They go right back to him, and DCP gets it in for the touchdown. Jay King just out there dropping dimes left and right. Big shout out to Dre King and DCP, DeAndre Carter Park. After dropping the touchdown, coach said, "You owe me one," but he got it. Extra point attempt is good. And now Clemson starting to let this thing fade away. Tula Dowell has to wake up. 3-17, still more than enough time to make something happen, but now down 2 touchdowns, gotta do something in a hurry. Nice little special team scamper there. He gets to the 29-yard line. Shotgun set. Tula. What do you got? The lefty trying to get something going. Hasn't had much going today. Over the middle. Nice pitch and catch to Nix. Nix having himself a pretty good game. Been the only consistent receiver from Tula. Devontae Moore has been very quiet. Hicks with 5 receptions on 54 yards. And Tula has all day. It drops a dime over the middle to his running back. Smallwood. Backup running back right there. Tula Dowell dropping the dime. Linebackers didn't have him accounted for. And he made them pay. 1st and 10 at the 42. Get it to the other side of the opponent's territory now. Let's see if they can do something with it. Tula Dowell is definitely needing a big drive here, and they're going at Alexander again, and Alexander just shut down corner, man. This kid has been locked down all day. Why do they keep testing him? Why do they keep testing little bro? And oh, nice play set up right there. And Alexander with the touchdown saving tackle. Him and Fox had to get there because Berry was by himself. I like that scheme. They had them all going the other way. And really confused the defense. Single back, Hubbard in the backfield. Looked like a power set, but they're sending the heat. Tula hit as he thrown. And that one going to lead to an incompletion. Tula hit as he was throwing that one. 2nd and 10 now at the 24. Bud in there for the tackle. Simpson and a host of other guys as well. Now 3rd and 10. Hubbard has been having a pretty good game, but Bud Simmons in for the tackle on that one, meeting them right at the line of scrimmage. 5 tackles for Bud Simmons in this one. And a full start on the offense is going to send them back 5 more yards, and that is not what they needed. As they're in enemy territory. When worst comes to worst, they can at least get a field goal, but Bud Simmons with an interception. Bud, the user linebacker, with a big-time pick. Camping out. They thought they had the slant, but Tula didn't put enough air on it, and Bud Simmons backs up in the zone and snatches that one. Bud Simmons. Wow. What a pick for Bud right there. Bud Simmons. Jay King now, 1st and 10. Can they? That's 2 interceptions for Tula Dow, man. Not having a good night right now. But can UNC do something with this momentum? Dre dragging defenders for a 2-yard gain, very short. Dre definitely couldn't get too much done in the running game today, but he's helping out in other places, man. Jay King gives it right back to Dre Willis. Dre tap dancing. Only going to get 3 on that one. 3rd and 5 now. Jay King, can you make a play on 3rd and 5? Shotgun. Oh, he misses DCP. DCP was very open on that play. Had some room. But I think the heat might have made Jay King a bit nervous. Incompletion, and UNC not able to capitalize off the big turnover. First and 10 from the 23, and if Tula Dow wants to get something going, he has to do it now. 2 interceptions in this game. I'm not even sure if he's over the century mark yet. Might be slightly over. Throwing on a run, and that's a nice one right there. Dangerous, but he is over the century mark. 172 actually. However, though, no touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Not a good look. Only 3 points on the board for your offense, and that is not what you want to see. And he's under pressure here. Looks like he's going to get out of there, though. And whoo, that was a close call. Going to turn a negative into a positive, as he gets 7 yards on that one. Oh, gets 3 yards, pardon me, 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Tula Dow out the pocket again, finds a guy. And Tula now working, trying to get himself some extra room, different angles on the passing lanes. And it's working out for him right now, but can be very dangerous throwing on a run like that against a defense like UNC. Good secondary, good coverage linebackers, and he misses his guy on a curl right there. 2nd and 10. Shotgun set. Tula Dow, 2nd and 10 at his own 48, trying to get to the other side of the opponent's territory, and Fox out of reach on that tackle, but Bud Simmons is going to track Smallwood down on that screen. Now they're going with a hurry up as we're just under 5 minutes, 4:26 left in this game. Tula has time. Tula drops the dime. And Bud Simmons in on the coverage, making that tackle, but they're going to have to hurry up. They need 2 scores to get back in this game. So they got to score, get a stop, and make something else happen, and that was a dot right there. Finally got a pass off against Alexander, but just not enough for the first down. 2nd and 3 now. Tula going deep and almost an interception by Harper. Trey Harper almost picked it off. Gotta watch out, man. Tula being dangerous right now. Gotta take risks at this point in the game, but Vontae Moore has been locked up all game by Trey Harper. Trey Harper has locked up Vontae Moore in this one, and Tula throwing off the helmet. He's a shorter guy. Lyman got in his way, didn't have enough air, and Tula saying, we got to go for it. We got to go for it, coach. And he's not wrong. Check out that trips bunch left. Looks like they're in zone the way they're playing it. And, yeah, that definitely wasn't going to work out. Had the backups in as well. Still has the backups in. I know you're trying to get some guys some air, but you got to be careful. Because Tula is headed to the end zone, and that's exactly why you got to be careful. Subbing your secondary. They got the subs in still. I know the corners are a bit winded, but I don't know about this. And look at what happened. Almost a touchdown. Whoa, Wilkinson. Almost giving up 2 back-to-back big plays. And now the corners, after getting the break, is back in. Alexander and Harper back in the game, and they have to go with a screen, and he's going to get it in. Hubbard in for the touchdown, and hold your horses as this thing is not over. We've seen some crazy things happen, and Clemson may be back in this game. They're gonna have to get a stop on the defense, but we've seen crazier things happen this week. So now, after this field goal, could be a 1-score game. $10 to 17. Not uh-oh alert yet. But gotta see UNC do something on the offensive end, or I don't know. Making sure DCP has no room on the reception. Great kick right there. But not an uh-oh alert yet, man. Now UNC has a bit of pressure to get something going on this drive. They got to play keep away. Dre Willis up the middle. Dre. Great game on that one, and they're going to have to force a timeout. Let's see if they go the conservative route and just run it out. Yes, that's what they're doing. Dre now getting loose. Picks up the first down, and that may be all she wrote. Smart play calling thus far. Back to Dre. If I'm them, why not? Why not just run it out? They have no timeouts left. Back to Dre up the middle now. Dre gets to the outside, and that's the game. Dre Willis putting the icing on the cake, the cherry on top, and that is GG's UNC. No more timeouts for Clemson. And as long as UNC plays it smart, they can just run this game out. Oh my God, is that a false start? No, that is actually an encroachment on the defense. So neutral zone infraction by the defense. And that is going to be all she wrote. Up the middle with Dre. And then if I'm them, I'm just letting Dre end this game, take it into the 2-minute warning. Second and 1. And it looks like they're just going to knee this thing home. No need to even do anything else. Well, they actually should have just ran that in. I'm not sure why they did that. Yeah, not sure why they did that. That was actually pretty dumb. Late in the game, Madden decision-making is kind of weird. Seen some weird things in the Georgia game, but it doesn't matter anyway. They're going to get in for the first down, and now they can just victory formation it out. 45 seconds left in this game. After the knee, it is GG's, and UNC comes away with the victory. Not in fancy fashion the way they may have wanted it to, but a win is a win. And they are one of the teams to escape the upset alert, because a lot of teams got upset. But they do escape the upset alert in this scenario. And that is a great game in the books for UNC. The users got it done. Dre Willis over 100 all-purpose. DCP got himself in the end zone. Jay King played terrific. Didn't make any mistakes out there. And you gotta like the effort from the UNC Tar Heels in this one. Let's go to the statistics. $22 for 30 for King, 25 for 40 for Dowell. So definitely showing his levels there. 62% for Dowell, but 73% for Jay King. 2 touchdowns for Jay King as well. 2 interceptions for Dowell. On the other hand, only 1 passing touchdown, and that was in garbage time. So Dre Willis, 22 attempts for 71 yards, 3.2 yards a carry, and he got it done when it mattered. Big runs when it mattered. Him and Hubbard about even, but Hubbard getting more yards per carry, couple bigger runs, less carries to get more yards, but definitely a good little stalemate battle from these guys, as Dre definitely did what he needed to do as far as the receiving game went. So Dre showing the versatility. I hate when the game is doing this. Let me get to the receiving. There we go. And Heron, Justin Heron, most yards on his team and a touchdown for UNC. Then you had BJ Hamilton behind him with 4 receptions, 55. Connor Hicks, 5 receptions, 54 yards. Donovan Berry, 5 receptions, 53. Just a balanced approach. 8 receptions for Dre Willis for 51 yards. Overton, 43. Cool Joe, 2 receptions for 35 yards. DCP, 3 receptions for 33 yards and 1 touchdown. Johnny Hubbard, 4 receptions, 27 yards and a touchdown. And that's all we're going to cover right there. Now we're going to go into defense. And the thing about UNC is they have so many weapons now on the offensive end that the quarterback literally can just dink and dump to anybody, or anybody's capable of making catches. So I doubt that you're going to see somebody super crazy as a number 1 and 2 over there, because they just have too many receivers over there that's really good. So I just think it's just an overall good team effort by UNC's receiving core and their quarterback. Bryant Holiday, 13 tackles. Kerry Burke, 11. Bud Simmons with 10 tackles and an interception. What a game for Bud. Skylar Fox, 9 tackles. Terrence Brown, 7 tackles, 1 tackle for loss. Andrew Alexander, 7 tackles. Vince Elam, 7. Tavio Simpson, 7. Jeff Colvin, 7 and 1 tackle for loss. George Pill, 6 tackles. And here's the rest of the guys here. And then we're going to get to tackles for loss. Dwayne Cunningham with 3 tackles for loss and a sack. Kerry Burke, 3 tackles for loss. And then a host of 1 tackles for loss for some UNC guys. And then we're going to go here. Luke Richardson, 1 sack. Bower, 1 sack. Peter Ellington, the 1 sack. Dwayne Cunningham with a sack. And that's just a good effort from these defensive linemen. Bud Simmons with an interception for UNC, as well as Andrew Alexander, the young boy, with an interception as well. These guys were shut down on defense, only allowing 10 points in this game, and it was in garbage time that they gave up the points as well. So big shout out to UNC's defense. They did their thing. Bud Simmons, the user, covered up with a pick, and Andrew Alexander, the user as well, coming up with an interception. So just terrific team play all in all for UNC on both ends of the floor. Definitely would have wanted to see more scoring for their offense. First half they was shaking off a bit of the rust. Second half came out, got a touchdown in each quarter. Still looked really good out there. Didn't make any mistakes outside of the fumble from Jay King, which was the lone turnover for their team. Tula Dowell had 2 interceptions, 2 turnovers. Clemson had more total yards, but you know, UNC able to get the job done. They definitely had better luck on 3rd down, 7 of 12, 58%, opposed to 4 for 12, 33%. On 4th down, Clemson had 2 4th down conversions, went 2 for 3, but just didn't amount to enough. Clemson was 1 and 4 in the red zone. UNC was 1 and 3 in the red zone. And both teams got to work on that red zone offensive efficiency. But 7 penalties, 60 yards hurt Clemson, and 3 penalties, 25 yards for UNC. UNC controlled the time of possession, and all in all, just a great game. Appreciate you guys for rocking with me. It's been a long, eventful day of great football here in the Mullah-verse. Appreciate you guys for rocking with us. We got one more game left tonight. Powerhouses, a lot of users in both teams. Texas versus TCU. Can't wait to call that game. I'm going to go take a little break before that game. But I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. I will be in the Discord checking that out, guys. Let me take these pictures, take me a little break, and we're going to get into that game. Peace.